the festival. We should prepare accordingly.
Our job is to leave her with some happy memories.
Oh, signor Varca?
Hoda is on site to ensure that everything goes off without a hitch.
Time to get moving.
La signorina Jaoda.
You're my target. Finders keepers.
Che bello il cervo.
Calm.
Come on, Columbina. It's time to celebrate the best moon prayer night ever.
Happy moon prayer night.
Ah, ma c'è un...
I have a message to deliver on Master Rhindaughter's behalf.
My mother's dying wish was
Eccolo!
book?
It is where the seeds of the story lie.
Child of M, prove yourself.
Allo? Vola?
Aunt Rhindaughter, I'll show you what I can do.
Spada, ovviamente.
Thunder! The abyss is burning! Shadow! Leave it to me! Decay!
Che bella la musica! Con le ali infuocate?
This is the gate to the ancient kingdom of Conria. The limits and laws of this world are changing due to some unknown factor.
Aspetta.
Abyssal activity has been encroaching closer and closer to Mondstadt.
20 Mona Sacros.
Animal Archon's duty to intervene in times of need. As such, I, Barbados, will bring forth a wind strong enough to disperse whatever storm lies ahead.
Ok, rerun di 20? No, albedo.
Upon our next meeting. We must hunt enemies to purify the forest.
I bet this is where we
Lazor Clee.
If I fail in the task I've been given, will I create yet another tragedy?
We have used every last resource at our disposal. All that remains is to wait, patiently and quietly.
I can already feel the moon calling to me. I saw one of those phantoms at Star Sand Shoal. It was some sort of flying ship.
When a new moon goddess,
L'astronave!
we will surely know her name.
La nostra astronave!
For providing such valuable information.
Oh!
To defy one of the fundamental
Oh!
rules of this world. I'm afraid her intended method of returning to the moon
Oh!
isn't likely to work anymore.
Oh!
Are you here?
You might say that we stand at the crossroads of...
Sì, quanta gente c'è! Ma quanta gente c'è in questa patch?
Hello, travelers!
Hello! C'è Alice!
Luna 3 special program, Song of the Welkin Moon, Interlude, a nocturne of the far north. I'm Erica Harlicker-Stone, the voice of Easteroth, the ruler of time, and Venti, our good old animal archon. And I have some awesome co-hosts with me today.
Hey guys, I'm Sonia Kruger, the voice of Yehoda.
Ciao, Sonia.
From the Auditorium of Secrets, and shout out to all my Yehoda's witnesses.
Hey everyone, I'm Laurie Kinniston, the voice of Durin. I am very happy to be here today. I'm very excited for you guys.
Ciao,
to see what's
Durin.
coming up.
Oh, you dearies. I'm Rachel Kimsey, the voice of Alice, coming to you not from a lamp, but from a chair, with the hat and bringing some magic.
Piccola Alice, tra pochino ti pullo.
Oh my gosh. I'm
Sa
so
quando,
excited
tra
we're all
pochino.
Now, in version Luna 2, the Traveler and their Nodcry companions joined forces to take down the Rayhir of Solnari. So it seems like all is well in Nodcry, at least for now.
Plus, the Traveler and the Damselette managed to protect the Moon Marrow, so that is another major crisis averted. Now that things have settled, I wonder if the Damselette can finally fulfill her wish and return to the moon.
Yeah, I mean, the moon is her home after all. Oh, I bet she really misses it, being gone for so long.
Well, in the upcoming version, she'll have that chance. Her return is set for when Kuvaki is at its peak on Moon Prayer Night, which also means travelers will get to go to their first festival in Nodcry.
Awesome!
C'è un festival quindi?
Nasher Town looks all decked out with all the different stalls and decorations. feels so festive. Oh, and it looks like a lot of familiar faces will be there to celebrate.
That's right! Our companions have banded together once again to make the damselet's last night in Nodcry one she'll never forget. And of course, travelers are in for a treat too. There are tons of festivities to check out. There's even a special souvenir stamp book to make the occasion extra memorable.
Wait, I think I just saw
C'è Alice con l'animalino. C'è anche lei.
Plus, there's this crystal ball. Is the Hexen Circle joining in on the celebration too?
Of course! With Tevat's primordial powers, the 3 moons, reappearing in Nodcry, the mages were bound to take notice. It seems I've managed to leave quite an indelible impression, even though you've
Porca miseria, quanto è bella Alice.
Nothing could make a great mage more pleased with herself.
Oh, Alice, it's really her.
I can't believe it.
It's me!
Oh, wow.
Il cappellino. Cioè, non è un cappello, ma cos'è?
Festival then. But I wonder, for an important mage like Alice to make an appearance, she must be here for
Un po' bucato questo cappello. Sto catafalco qui.
True. Alice is bringing 2 important pieces of intel with her. The first is related to one of her responsibilities in the Hexen Circle, maintaining the stability of the world's border. And of course, as the devs mentioned before, Nodcry itself lies at the edge of Tevat, with the occurrence of a phenomenon known as the Tri-Lunar Syzygy.
Tri-Lunar Synergy. Syzygy.
So Alice has made her way to Nodcry.
Okay, that explains it.
No, ma...
Plus, with the border being disturbed and the rising...
Ma Syzygy è qualcosa che io già conosco. Sono le stack di... Sono le stack di Jinglu? O dico una cavolata? No, aspetta, che cos'è Syzygy? È qualcosa di Star Rail. L'astronave.
Is that the wreckage from the traveler's spaceship? I've explored around here before,
Syzygy.
but I've never seen it.
That is why the border is so important. It blocks out a large amount of abyssal power from entering Tevat.
Cercatelo.
Something goes wrong and it becomes less stable, well...
The abyss can start playing its tricks again.
Exactly, which is why the Traveler, Durin, and Wanderer have joined forces to get to the bottom of these strange events.
Yep. They might even discover a few secrets about these phantoms along the way.
Oh, wait. What about Alice's second piece of intel?
Ah, well, that has to do with the arrival of...
Ah, c'è anche lei.
Another mage of the Hexen Circle has made her way to Nodcry. Nicole, codename N.
Oh.
Nicole, codename
I
M.
remember her. She's the one who told the Traveler about the prophecy during the
Joker ti banno.
Archon quest. Oh, she definitely has that classic Hexen Circle mystique to her. But she's a bit more forthcoming with information, at least.
And it looks like she communicates without speaking.
Well, I mean, it's... Okay, it seems we've drifted into irrelevant narrative waters.
Oh, yeah. Her words just kind of pop into your head somehow.
That's right. And
Scary.
much like the other mages, Nicole has her fair share of secrets, so there's a lot for travelers
No,
to
ragazzi,
uncover.
è qualcosa di Star Rail.
2 mages in Nodcry at the same time.
Qualcosa di Star Rail.
That means something
Syzygy.
major is on the horizon in the new version.
Well, that's all we
Sono
can
abbastanza
reveal
certo.
now. Be sure to check out the upcoming Archon quest to learn more.
Ok.
Oh, and don't forget.
Atto 5 e atto 6.
500 PRIMOGEMS by completing the Archon quest
Hai
by
su?
a certain date.
500
All right. I think it's about time for our first break. Take a look at the first redemption code, travelers.
Enjoy!
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Woo.
Quindi ho ragione, Vento. Le stack di Jinglu si chiamano Syzygy. Mi ricordavo bene. Sì, oh, vedi che ho ragione allora. Vedi che ho ragione, me lo ricordavo molto bene. Sono le stack di Jinglu. Però c'è una Y in più nelle stack di Jinglu. Cioè, con tutti i nomi che potevano scegliere, hanno scelto un nome che è praticamente identico con una Y in meno? Comunque, 1203 Kunrukous. C'è una K che manca, fragolina. Kunrukous.
Welcome back, travelers!
Ho letto, Vento.
Look where we are. It's like we've stepped into a fairy tale.
Oh, and speaking of, I'm
Durin e Alice
right? Yeah. The fairy tale world.
sono due PG che sono saliti tantissimo nella mia classifica.
Back when he wasn't so many.
Oh, yeah. And then he received his friend's blessings, transformed into an adorable little dragon, and even ventured into the world beyond the storybook. I remember his fate in Simulanka was tied to the evil Durin on Dragonspine, which we knew would be revived one day and pose a huge threat to Tevat. I was so worried about mini Durin back then.
Me too. But luckily, in the version 5.
Assolutamente no, Galos. Non so nulla.
JADE pulled off a huge feat of alchemy for Durin.
E non sto scherzando.
That's how the Durin who fought alongside us in Nodcry came to be.
Wow.
Eccolo il piccolo Durin.
Durin and the Traveler have already been through so much together.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was pretty shy at first. But after stepping into Tevat and even joining the fight against the Ray Hair of Solnari, he's grown into quite the reliable companion.
Oh, I just realized, since we were so busy fighting Rare, we didn't get to hear what Durin's been up to since taking human form. I want to know everything.
Yes!
Really?
Of course! I still remember Durin tapping into the abyssal power within him during the battle. Oh, he was instrumental in defeating the Ray Hair of Solnari. Mastering that kind of dangerous power must have been quite the challenge.
Oof, definitely. It comes from the flesh and blood of a dragon, after all. His dangerous aura still scares off small animals, even when he's trying to just be friends. And of course, the last thing he wants is to harm those around him. His goal is to use his power to help others as much as possible while assimilating into his new home.
Yeah, deep down, Durin is still the kind little dragon.
Eccolo! Il Durin draghetto!
And since his soul originated from Mini Durin, in addition to the power of the Abyss, he also possesses a power that comes from fairy tales.
What? Whoa, wait. So he can wield two different powers?
That's right. And because of that, he also has two distinct combat styles.
Wow. Due distinti combat style.
Oh, nice.
So, after casting his elemental skill,
Sì?
Durin can freely choose which power to use. So, if you tap his normal attack after unleashing his skill, Durin will enter the denial of darkness state and channel his aggressive side. Using this elemental burst in this state will increase his own vaporize and melt reaction damage while periodically dealing pyro damage to a nearby enemy.
Oh, cool.
Now, if you tap his elemental skill again after casting it, Durin will instead enter the confirmation of purity state, focusing more on supporting his companions. Using his elemental burst in this state will periodically deal damage to nearby enemies while decreasing their pyro resistance. He can also reduce certain elemental resistances by triggering corresponding reactions.
Ha quindi due forme, una aggressiva e una supportiva.
Depending on what state he's in. In the light state, it's like a painting, and the stars look like the ones in Simulanka. But in the dark state, it looks like the dragon's power takes over and he's gearing up to annihilate his enemies.
Con due burst diverse.
Yeah. You know, the way he changes states reminds me of how Nilou changes dance steps. It all really depends on what you do after using his elemental skill.
Oh, yeah.
Which means his kit can be adapted for multiple kinds of scenarios.
That's insane.
On one
Push
hand,
opponent
he
pyro
can fight
ed elemental
against
resistance.
enemies while shredding elemental resistance for his party members. But on the other, he can target a single enemy and enhance his own damage output.
Oh, super flexible. I love that.
Danno aumentato per le reazioni di Vaporize e Melt.
Me too.
Based on what Albedo says, it seems like he's been trying to get to know his new home as much as possible.
Yeah, and in the upcoming version, travelers will get to help Durin do just that, along with the Wanderer and all of his other friends in Mondstadt. So there will be tons of opportunities to get to know him better. Don't worry.
Yay, Mondstadt!
I'm so excited.
Ma Pippo.
And just for a little added intrigue, I have another piece of exclusive intel, which is that Alice ends up telling Durin about M's dying wish.
Bella.
Whoa, his mom's dying wish?
That's right. In the ensuing story, both Alice and Mona's master B will be making an appearance, so Durin's in for quite the experience.
Oh my gosh.
If you want the whole story, be sure to check out the quest Draco Rubedo chapter.
Lui ha la story quest old style.
Storytelling.
This
Story quest old style, separata.
Traditional story quests with tons of unique gameplay elements and spaces you can visit multiple
E
times.
questa la facciamo, eh.
There's even a few hidden Easter eggs, so keep an eye
Che
out.
bello, si torna a Simulanka?
Within the time limit to earn PRIMOGEMS and enhancement materials for Durin.
Ok. Ricompense limitate.
There's another special reward in store for completing this quest.
Cosa?
Whoa. Durin
Il cuoricino!
different, almost like he's glistening somehow.
It's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
There's also a new boss traveling
Nuovo
to
boss.
challenge in Nodcry. The super heavy land cruiser mechanized fortress.
Sì, vabbè, più lungo a dire.
Level up materials for Durin.
Oh.
Nel frattempo che finisco di dire il nome del boss con Arlecchino in 2 secondi l'ho distrutto, però va bene.
Serious firepower.
Ouch. Yeah, so be careful, travelers. All right, that's about all we have for Durin. But before we wrap this part up, let's take a quick look at his combat skills one more time.
Enjoy.
Ok.
Each day is a new page in my story. I want to savor every scene, every footnote.
Ciao Dandrek, è arrivata mamma Clee. Non ancora, però. Però adesso la vediamo finalmente.
Leave it to me! A turning point in fate!
Allora, devo capire se è una specie di scinciuppiro o meno. Perché sembra che abbia, vedi, ha tipo questi pallini piro esterni.
Wow, that's insane.
It's so cool.
Okay, now that we've had a moment to admire our magnificent Durin, it's time to introduce our next new character, Venti! Yay!
E niente, Venti.
Erica?
Grandi
This is
Venti.
version Luna 3. Wasn't Venti released like a lifetime ago?
Yeah. It's been 1,000 years.
Aroro.
But just wait until you see his brand new combat skills. Okay, so tap his elemental skill to summon a storm zone.
Oh, davvero? Non lo sapevo.
Storm zone that allows Venti to soar high up in the air using the power of the wind. With his elemental burst, Venti creates a storm eye in front of him that pulls in enemies and deals.
Mai visto questo personaggio? Non avevo proprio idea.
Right. But none of this is, well, new information.
I know, okay, gosh, I was just giving a recap. Okay, this is the new part. If the active character triggers a swirl reaction while Storm Eye is active, their damage and Storm Eye's damage will be increased for a certain period of time.
Whoa.
In addition, Venti's normal attacks are converted into Windsunder arrows that pierce through enemies in their path, dealing anemo damage and extending Storm Eye's duration.
Oh, so
Ok,
his
c'è
burst
qualcosa di
changes
nuovo.
normal attack too. That's so cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
È qualcosa di nuovo
Wait,
in
I don't
20.
think I've seen that weapon before either. Oh, but it's got a bunch of Cecilias on it. It definitely looks perfect for Venti.
Estende l'elemental burst.
So that's it. Moving on.
Whoa. Hold on, just 1 second. Venti has new abilities now. What's going on?
Okay.
Come on.
What's going on is that Venti decided to recover some of the power he had hidden away.
Ooh.
He might act like a carefree, alcohol-obsessed bard most of the time,
That's what
but
he is.
that doesn't mean he hasn't been paying attention to the changes happening across Tevat. And as a god with close ties to the Hexen Circle, he can sense a new threat on the horizon. One that has the potential to endanger not just Mondstadt, but the whole world.
Wow.
And so, In order to face this impending crisis, he felt it was time to reclaim his hidden power.
That's right. And to do that, Venti and the Traveler will need to venture to a place that might look familiar.
Ah,
the
sì?
small island in Mondstadt that was once blessed by time.
I've been there. This is such a throwback. I mean, I still remember that line. Seeds of stories.
È l'isola famosa.
Cultivated by time. Wait.
È l'isola della 1.0, della quest della 1.0 questa.
Everything's coming in full circle. Dang.
Jace.
But with a few added twists, of course.
Of course, I'm listening.
Mondstadt and the Hexenzirkel share a deep connection. The mages even signed an agreement with Grandmaster Varka to protect Mondstadt in its time of need. In fact, the mages had a hand in the events we just mentioned between the Traveler and Venti. It
La canzone di Alice.
And something called the Little Witch's Dictionary, filled with a series of tasks the Traveler is asked to pass along to certain companions.
Wait, so does that mean the tasks were designed by the mages of the Hexenzirkel?
That's right. And after completing their task, these companions will become Hexerai characters. When at least 2 Hexerai characters are in the party, the combination triggers the Hexerai Secret Right effect, enhancing the party's combat capabilities. In fact, the changes we just introduced for Venti are the Hexerai Secret Right effect at work, triggered by 2 Hexerai characters. In this case, Durin and
Quindi se combiniamo questi personaggi insieme c'è una passiva ulteriore. Mona, Durin, Clee, Albedo, Venti, Fisher, Razor e Sacrose.
Own tasks to complete, courtesy of the Hexenzirkel, so travelers can look forward to adventures with several familiar companions.
Yep. Plus, after completing the intro quest from the Witch's Dictionary, travelers will have the chance to invite Razor, Sucrose, or Fischl to their lineup.
Wow. Oh, look at all those familiar faces.
Right?
I know, memories.
Having any two in the partner will grant... Ah, quindi ne basta solo 2.
These characters can all trigger the Hexerai Secret Right effect.
Solo 2 per triggerare l'effetto Secret Right.
Oh, so does everyone have a different task?
Yes. The tasks are tailored to the companions, so it could be anything from an intense combat encounter to a relaxing outing. For example, Klee's task is to help her adorable Dodoko companion. Once she completes it and is paired with another Hexerai character, her normal attack will automatically trigger a charged attack as a coordinated maneuver. Plus, travelers can look forward to an optimization in the new version that makes her normal and charged attacks a lot smoother.
Each Hexerai character will gain their own special.
Ok, quindi hanno cambiato questa cosa di Clee.
For example,
Se c'è la resonance.
Solar Isotoma creates a transient blossom after hitting an enemy. It will also generate a silver isotoma, which will no longer be destroyed by
Albedo buffa il danno
attacks, just like the solar isotoma.
degli extra creaturely characters a seconda della difesa di Albedo.
That's right. In addition, Fischl can now provide 2 different team buffs depending on whether your party
Attacco aumentato,
an electrocharged focused or
Lunar Charge, Elemental Mastery. Aumentano l'Elemental... Fisher aumenta l'Elemental Mastery.
to deal additional damage and regenerate energy.
Razor
Just remember,
fa più danno in base all'energy. Sì, ma
designated quest from the Witch's Dictionary, these abilities will only trigger when at least 2 Hexerai characters are in the party, okay?
Yes.
Of course, the changes from
il filo di Albedo non si rompe più?
as well as the adventures to unlock them, go far beyond what we've covered here. So be sure to check them out in game.
Wow. These characters
ma Mona e gli altri voglio sapere Mona e Sacrosa che gli fanno.
See them in a new light, you know? It's almost like they're growing right alongside us.
Yeah. Aw, plus
Fischl che buffa l'Elemental Mastery, tanta roba.
so be on the lookout for these characters' constellations as well.
È comunque peggio di Neffa
I'm always down for new adventures with our old friends.
nei team lunari, però così viene un attimino fixata.
All right, let's dive into the upcoming event wishes.
Yes.
In the first half of Luna 3,
Ok,
we'll have event
bella l'art di Durin.
plus a new 5-star sword, Athame Artis, and a new 5-star bow, the Daedalic Chronicles,
il nuovo arco di
on the
Venti.
weapon banner. just in time for Venti's new gameplay.
And the one, the only new
E Jaoda, ok.
Yahoda will also be available on
Yaoda.
the first half banners.
Senza la J.
Don't worry,
Yaoda.
Okay, don't worry. We didn't forget to introduce her. That
sì.
is coming up next.
Yes,
And
definitely.
during the second half of version
Paresa Shilonen. Porca puttana. Che sassata.
Travelers will also get the chance to reunite with familiar Natland characters.
Paresa Shilonen è un'ottima fase 2 pure.
Check out the second redemption code while we take a short break.
PRIMOGEMS!
Woo!
Ragazzi, per chi non ha Shilonen è da prendere, ve lo dico. Durin o non Durin, Shilonen per chi non ce l'ha, non skippatela. No, clicco il disegnino di Durin. Durin 120 1203 Durin. Isa, metti in rilievo i due messaggini. Porca miseria, ragazzi. Durin è da capire.
Welcome back, travelers. It's time to introduce the most skilled,
Ok, Yaoda.
amazingly talented information broker in all of Nodcry. His assistant, Yahoda.
Sembra un buffer vape barra melt. O un DPS. Tra due fasi, Roro. Durin. Guarda a capire. Vediamo Yaoda.
Fan memes have been
Anemo.
so good. I'm obsessed. I reply to all of them. Those are all me. But even though Yahoda ends up in, well, let's just say awkward situations a lot, she really tries her best to be a good employee of the Curatorium of Secrets. I mean, she can get in a little over her head when facing difficult commissions, but she always comes through in the end. I mean, meme expressions aside, just think about all she's accomplished with the Traveler in the main story.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, they met the Moon Goddess, infiltrated the Fatui's design bureau, and even confronted one of the 5 sinners.
Yup, that's my
that should give
girl.
Yahoda a confidence boost. Yeah.
Wait, I wanted to ask though, what's the deal with her mechanical arm?
Oh, I know made that for her. I mean, there's a whole story behind it, but I think I'll let Yahoda herself explain that in-game. Wink, wink.
Oh, okay.
Secrets. Yep. In any case, that's all in the past now. In her own words, earn well, eat well. That's my motto these days.
Well, now that she has Boss Neff to look out for her, and she can pet Ashru whenever she wants, sounds like her job's not a bad gig.
Ah no, ci sono.
Of
Sto
course,
cercando di capire.
in intelligence business, a certain amount of danger comes with the territory. But that's where her experience as a former treasure hoarder comes in. As an Animo vision wielder, she's super agile in combat. With her elemental skill, she dashes towards enemies, and after striking them, she can absorb the elements applied to them to fill her
Assorbe l'elemento?
Of course, if she accidentally
Ma
misses
c'ha un gatto. C'ha la barra gatto accanto.
upset.
Okay, that's so cool. After hitting enemies with her elemental skill, she puts on her goggles when she sprints.
I love those goggles.
Cos'è quel coso, quell'ombrello a forma di gatto?
Back to the treasure flask. What happens when it's full?
Okay, well, Yahoda throws it at her enemies.
Che ne so, Wolf.
Animo damage. Plus, if your team reaches Ascendant Gleam, the treasure flask will periodically consume the elements within, dealing corresponding elemental damage to enemies.
Ooh,
so cool.
Mi sembra
Nice. She takes what she collects and throws it right back at her enemies. I love that.
Mi sembra un po' una mezza cavolata sto personaggio, prima vista. Però magari mi sbaglio.
Travelers have seen that for themselves, so she definitely knows how to be there for her clients in a pinch. Also, Yehoda's elemental burst deals animo damage and summons a personal coordinated assistance robot that continuously restores HP to the active character. And
Un healer.
if the active character's HP is above a certain threshold, the robot will also heal the party member with the lowest HP.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's a healer too.
Oh,
That's super useful. I'm like so bad with healers. This is very helpful to me.
Girl, no, she's insane. And
amazing.
If the team reaches Ascendant Gleam, the robot will also absorb elements from surrounding enemies and convert them into cat claws that deal corresponding elemental damage at intervals.
Amazing. With both healing and elemental application abilities, Yehoda seems like a real team player.
Il fatto è che da capire com'è questa elemental application, da quello che ho capito.
Essential for someone in her line of work. Her cat claws.
Non mi sembra un'applicazione incredibile dell'elemento, però
Based on the most prevalent elemental type in your party, making her team coordination even tighter.
è una specie di Shinchu portatile di tutti gli elementi, però prima li devi assorbire.
Of the Curatorium of Secrets, Yehoda possesses similar investigation abilities to Nefer.
Assorbe l'elemento e poi dopo lo rimette in campo, però
In some Curatorium exclusive interactions, she might react in her own special way.
So their investigation abilities are similar but not identical, right?
No. There are some differences, but travelers can experiment with that in-game. So get ready.
ho paura che non abbia un'applicazione dell'elemento decente, però magari mi sbaglio.
You know what? That might be something.
E sì, probabilmente andrà costellata.
Again, wink, wink.
Okay. All right. Now that we've introduced Yehoda, let's dive into the version Luna 3 events.
Heck yeah. Let's go.
First up is Soul Blazer's Snowbound Journey, where travelers will make a much-anticipated return to Dragonspine to participate in a relay race on the mountain.
Ok, evento dove prendiamo un arco.
Winter sports event.
Yep.
Those environmental conditions look tough, though. Even
Super
cheering
tough.
on the sidelines seems like a struggle.
Definitely. And for that reason, the race is attracting challenge seekers from far and wide. Veressa and Shilonen have even made the trip from Natland to participate.
You know what?
Wow.
I'm not surprised Veressa decided to join. I mean, she's got a competitor's spirit, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
and is it true that this event has some connection to a certain comic series from Yai Publishing House? Maybe?
Huh? Is the race comic book themed or something?
No. But there's a long-running series from Yai Publishing House called The Soul Blazer Saga about a group of brave warriors with a passion for justice. And a group of dedicated fans decided to form a team and join in the competition.
Ah, ecco perché fanno la Rerandi Varesa, perché c'è anche qua.
The competition is comprised of teams from various regions, with each member responsible for a leg of the race. But before the teams can get racing, they'll need to complete the training program.
Oh, yeah. In conditions like these, I feel like preparation is key.
For sure. Travelers might run into some familiar companions during their training as well.
All right, talk us through it, coach.
Dragospino?
Training minigame
Torna
is
Dragospino?
a co-op classic.
Oh no, il nascondino.
Trace. Travelers can look forward to the traditional hide-and-seek gameplay.
Oh no, il nascondino, no.
Man, you know, I didn't expect this to be.
Non l'avevo capito.
The Dragonspine environment gives it a whole new vibe.
Yeah! the cold will test the rebels' endurance.
Perché non torniamo a Dragospino?
Area should keep the hunters on their toes.
Oh, and it looks like sudden snow.
Vabbè, per i nuovi è carino. Per chi non l'ha mai fatto è carino, devo dire, ragazzi. Per chi l'ha fatto 60 volte, però.
With unique characteristics and hiding somewhere on the map. So keep an eye out, hunters, because catching them will
Ciao, Dani.
extra points.
That makes me even more excited for the challenge. It looks like maybe this time, quick thinking and even quicker reflexes.
Sì, è simpatico, però.
It does.
Yep. Go. Next up is the Frontier Recon minigame.
Ok, questo è veramente Dragospino.
Sorry scouts and take test flights on different aerial courses, collecting coins while familiarizing themselves with the race locations.
But be sure to watch out for obstacles and small traps along the course.
And if you feel the need to work out some pre-competition nerves, launch some snowballs in the Jade pitching minigame.
Madonna mia,
Different
questo.
snowmen each have different effects and benefits. Leverage them to reach the target even faster.
Of course, a training regimen isn't complete without a little intense physical activity. In a trial of valor, travelers will need to configure different battle souls to help their team defeat enemies and clear the stage objective.
Nice.
Battle souls not
20
only provide
Farusan.
powerful combat buffs, but they also enhance your ability to earn points, allowing you to net an even higher score.
We love that.
Man,
Arlecchino, Durin, Albedo, Shilonen.
In addition, participating in the various training activities and stages of the competition will allow you to accumulate blazing spirit. And after reaching
Come fa a fare vape e melt Arlecchino in quel team?
including the 4-star weapon, Rainbow Serpent's Rainbow, and its refinement materials.
A rainbow. Oh, that name is amazing.
Right?
Sounds super fun. And plus, with the comic book element, I feel like travelers will really get to channel their inner hero.
Yes, for sure. And speaking of, this next event actually takes us back to the land of heroes.
Bing Bang Finchball.
And it's another familiar one this time. Does everyone remember Bing Bang Finchball?
Oh, I do. Yes. I feel like every time this event comes back, it gets totally revamped.
And let's not forget the slogan. Finches are
the
cutest.
Yep,
They're so cute and round up.
The game of Finchball has made its way to the collective of plenty in Natlan, and as always, a new iteration means
Voglio sempre Alice negli special program adesso, però,
this time, travelers will need to control the paddles.
Oh, i flipper! Con gli animalini.
Angle and timing are key.
Pium.
Ricochet off the walls or ram straight into opponents to defeat.
Vai, che si gioca a flipper.
You can also make use of Finch techniques to make things even more
Questo è l'evento per Joker.
and even higher
Che tira gli animalini a destra e a sinistra.
Okay, this really is a whole new gameplay. And it looks super fun.
Yeah,
It does. I feel like the devs keep raising the bar for future iterations, you know?
Okay, all right. Let's move on to a Saurian
Heroic
focused event.
Clash.
Heroic Clash, Saurian Brawl.
Ok.
Oh.
Gli animalini di Nathan.
Travelers to put their Saurian maneuvering skills to the test.
Quanti eventi vuoi? Sì.
This is a co-op event where travelers will need to indwell different Saurians and leverage their abilities to collect trial coins scattered around the arena. The more coins...
Ah!
I love rewards and collecting points.
Ok, qui devo stare attento a Valdi perché è pericolosa in questo evento.
Rewards are in store, so don't miss out, travelers. And now, okay, I know our journey has taken us pretty far from Mondstadt, but get this, there is a certain old friend who used to provide us with intel, and he's making his return in version Luna 3. Any guesses?
Oh, wait. Could it be?
Oh, Lieben! He's back!
È Liben! Pure Liben!
Wait, PRIMOGEMS, here I
Lieben.
come.
Oh, I love the sound of that. PRIMOGEMS, like music to my ears. And that's right, Lieben is back. And this time, he's bringing us information on a new region of Mondstadt.
Oh my gosh, a new region of Mondstadt? Oh, Lieben, you've been gone too long.
È vero, Lieben ogni volta ci dava delle info.
Silver Moon Hall for more interactions with the damselette and the kuhenki.
Yep. For example, travelers can play a picture guessing game with the kuhenki and even show off their mixology skills for Columbina. So cute.
Aw, cute. It feels like we're growing closer and closer to them throughout these interactions.
Yeah.
In addition, travelers can look forward to some significant updates to repertoire of myriad melodies.
Ooh.
First, a custom performance mode is being added. In this mode, you can customize the difficulty of official and self-made scores to give yourself an added level of challenge.
Whoa, that looks so hard.
Oh, Liden, incredibile.
Not great at this type of game.
Ora sì che è difficile. Ah, ma nemmeno Liden. C'è solo una parte. Ma per favore, dai.
Co-op mode is launching in the new version, so travelers can team up with each other for a simultaneous performance and compete for rankings based on their scores.
Oh, c'è il ranking? A posto. Si va a top 1.
Oh, definitely. And in addition, envisaged Echo's challenges for Klee and Albedo are being added in the new version.
Luce, ti farò vedere come si fa a giocare.
Cute.
Senza vedere le note.
Looks like a four-leaf clover. And Albedo's looks like a solar isotoma. Super cool.
There will also be some new additions to Genius Invocation TCG, including 2 character cards.
Questo proprio non lo aspettavamo come non mai.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Travelers will have the chance to add Escoffier, Gomming, and the Black Serpent Knight Rockbreaker's Axe to their decks.
Version Luna 3 also has other optimizations.
Tutti ci sei, bravi, Sì, sì.
The character lists, filtering, and sorting functions.
Bell'account, miau.
Clearly, so it should be easier to track down the characters you're searching for.
Ma c'ha tutti i personaggi C6!
In addition, the devs have increased the amount of reputation experience for Natlan and other nations, which should make it quicker to obtain those rewards for travelers who haven't gotten around to it.
Ma a che serve? Tanto...
Plus, there's a small change when it comes to claiming rewards from daily commissions. After consuming encounter points, travelers can now directly claim the commission rewards from Catherine, including
finalmente!
I love PRIMOGEMS.
Non devo entrare nel librino.
All right, it's time for our last break. We'll be back with a few updates for Miliastra Wonderland, as well as some out-of-game news. See you on the other side.
Bye.
See ya.
See ya.
Possibile che non ci sia altro? Oddio, ma queste skin? Ah, ma queste sono del Miliastra, mi sa. Queste sono skin del Miliastra, ragazzi, non sono skin normali. Io neanche 2 giorni, Frabi, sono durati sul Miliastra.
Travelers! Let's jump right into some new content from Miliastra Wonderland, coming in version Luna 3.
Yay!
Vediamo le news, vediamo se lo migliorano.
Access through editing tool, which means you can freely upload your in-game creations to the platform and download the creations of other players.
Yeah. Okay, so it's basically a tool for sharing and obtaining resources. Nice. Now you can add each other's creations to your own wonderlands. Ooh.
That's right. Plus, if a bunch of craftspeople download and like your creation, it even has a chance to be discovered by more craftspeople, increasing its exposure even more.
What? That is awesome! Now that Miliastra Wonderland has been live for almost an entire version, I hope craftspeople have had the opportunity to create a wonderland of their own or immerse themselves in what other people have created.
Yeah.
Whatever the case, the whole team behind Miliastra Wonderland is working hard to expand the content bit by bit so that craftspeople have even more to enjoy.
Nice.
That's right. Miliastra Wonderland is also adding new cosmetics in the upcoming version. Let's take a quick look.
Arriva il Natale. I vestitini invernali. Il vestitino suo è bellino. Anche il suo, col cappellino. Mi ricorda Albedo, non so perché. Che bella la neve. Ricorda Albedo, ma ricorda anche Linei e Linette. Loro due. E anche fratelli di Due Tenatabis, è vero, sì. Ah, c'è la versione...
Oh my gosh, it's so pretty! And the main hall looks so magical! It's a total winter wonderland. I'm obsessed.
Yeah.
Hey, that's pretty good. A Miliastra Wonderland Winter Wonderland.
Wait, that kind of rhymes. I like it.
Yeah.
Not only that, though, during version Luna 3, there are also rich rewards waiting to be claimed in Miliastra Wonderland. In short, travelers can receive 10 pulls for the event Ode banner and 10 pulls for the standard Ode banner by playing Miliastra Wonderland, which can be used to obtain various cosmetics.
È letteralmente un gioco nel gioco oramai.
Include fun actions, cosmetics, and expressions.
Wow. So be sure to check it out if you're interested, craftspeople. All right, that's it for the in-game content, but there's still a piece of out-of-game news. A new collab is coming our way.
Nuova collab?
Paimon received a mysterious letter from an unknown source, and it left her trembling. Oh no! Apparently, she couldn't even finish her usual helping of sweet madame.
Whoa, wait. Paimon, of all people, lost her appetite? Okay, what did the letter even say? I don't... Oh my gosh.
Nuova collab? Vediamo. Ciao Paimon. È dicembre, marchia il tuo calendario.
An unimaginable...
Sei Duolingo, che è?
Just hearing that sends chills down my spine.
It's not good.
Yeah, but as
Con la
long
coppa,
as
il Conad,
traveler's
no.
around, there's no challenge we can't overcome. Plus,
True.
È il compleanno di Valdi.
the reward, right? Oh, I love rewards,
yeah.
and I bet some major surprises are in store.
For sure. I guess that's all the info we have on this collab for now. But it looks like all will be revealed on December 6th. So be sure to check out Genshin Impact's official accounts when the time comes.
Oh my gosh,
I'll
I'm
be
so
there.
curious.
Woohoo!
Well, you guys, that was our last piece of news.
Aw.
No. So it's time for the Luna 3 special program to come to an end. Any last-minute thoughts before we sign off?
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for Yehoda to finally come out. I love my girl so much. She's my baby. I'm so blessed to be able to be in this game and pour my love and soul into the character. You know, I've been playing Genshin since it basically came out, so this is my comfort game, something I spend so much time doing, so I'm just so happy and excited to be able to, you know, finally be here and especially play such an amazing character like Yehoda. Thank you guys so much.
That's so nice. I love that. Yeah, I can't wait for everybody to meet and hang out with Durin. He has been so much fun to play and for me to get to know. We've had a great time recording for you guys, so I think you're going to really love him. And I think I'm really proud of the story quest with the mom's dying wish. I think it's really touching, and I think you guys are going to love it. So have fun, and I'll see you soon.
And I mean, I guess that's the theme, right? I'm so excited after all this time for Alice to have a face and get to interact with you one-on-one instead of...
È un po' strano il doppiatore di Durin, però magari in game è un po' diverso.
It's thrilling to be able to be a part of it. As for gameplay, I am really excited about Milliaster Wonderland. I'm a maker. I love making things. I love seeing what people make. I feel like it creates such a cool community to be able to share that between us. So I'm really excited to see what people do.
Esatto, in game non lo fa parlare così.
With your characters, yay! And then, you know, selfishly, I'm excited that Venti's reclaiming some of his power. You know,
Anche perché se Venti parlasse così sarebbe un problema.
To see what happens with that, how people enjoy his new kit. And I'm also really excited about Snow Trace, because Wind Trace is my favorite annual event.
Yay.
I always come back immediately and play just constant Wind Trace every single year. So I'm bad at it, but I love it. So I'm excited.
Same girl.
All right, as always, thank you so much for tuning in, travelers, and we hope you have a blast with all the amazing content version Luna 3 has to offer.
So much.
And with that, all that's left to say is, see you in game.
See you in game.
Bye-bye,
Have
so
fun.
much.
Bye.
Bye, finito? O qualcos'altro? Qualcosa? Ah no. Ok, qui fanno vedere gli eventi, il timing degli eventi. Video finale? O è tutto finito? Extra? O è tutto finito?